Guys, have you ever felt like you're being scammed? Like, there's a big secret everyone at the top knows, but you don't. Well, get ready, because today we are uncovering the ultimate plot twist, the truth about climate change, or more accurately, the lies about it. The same people are screaming, save the planet, are doing the exact opposite. They are flying private, sailing super yachts, and living in mega mansions by the ocean, while telling you to bike to work and eat bugs to save the earth. Hypocrisy. Oh, we're just getting started. This isn't just about a climate crisis, it's about power, money, and control. Let's dive into this bizarre world where the rules don't apply to the rich and the climate narrative starts to crumble. Buckle up, this is about to get wild, and trust me, you don't want to miss this. So, here's the first red flag. The elites, the celebrities, billionaires, and even government officials keep telling us we're in a climate crisis. They say, we have to cut carbon emissions now or the world will end. But wait, how are they traveling? Private jets that burn more fuel in 1 hour than a car does in a year. Take Leonardo DiCaprio for example. He's a climate activist, right? He's given speeches at global summits about saving the earth. But guess what? He's often spotted vacationing on yachts that are basically floating gas stations. These yachts burn as much fuel in a day as some of us use in years, and they are not exactly rare. Yachts like these are favorite among the ultra rich. And he's not the only one. Taylor Swift practically lives in a private jet. In 1 year, her jet reportedly emitted more CO2 than hundreds of regular people combined. And don't forget other celebrities like Bill Gates, Oprah, or Steven Spielberg. They are often hopping between luxury destinations in their private planes too. Maybe Taylor Swift is just dropping love letters from the sky for all her exes. Who knows? But the planet's still crying, and I don't think it's tears of joy. And it gets better. These elites keep warning us about rising sea levels. They say coastal cities like Miami and New York will be underwater any day now. But where do they live? Beachfront mansions. Barack Obama owns a massive oceanfront state in Hawaii, complete with all the bells and whistles. Nancy Pelosi, she's got a luxury beach home worth millions. And Bill Gates, the guy who's telling us to pay more in carbon taxes, also owns waterfront properties. I mean, if they're so scared of drowning, why aren't they moving to higher ground? Do they know something we don't? Or maybe their private submarines are ready to go? Even celebs like Beyonce and Jay-Z have oceanfront estates that cost more than most people make in a lifetime. And let's not forget the royal families and global billionaires snapping up land in the Maldives. These islands are supposed to be sinking, right? But apparently, it's still good enough for them to build vacation homes. If rising sea levels were a real concern, wouldn't they be selling, not buying? It's almost like they don't believe their own warnings. Funny, isn't it? And then there is the whole carbon tax thing. They say, pay us money so we can save the planet. But what does that really do? It doesn't stop pollution. It just makes life harder for regular people like you and me. Meanwhile, the rich keep burning jet fuel and sipping champagne. Carbon taxes are sold as a solution, but they're really just a way to transfer more wealth to the top. For example, companies like Amazon, run by billionaires like Jeff Bezos, can afford to pay these taxes and keep running. Small businesses? Not so much. It is like a monopoly game where the rich keep buying Boardwalk while the rest of us are stuck on Baltic Avenue. And let's talk about renewable energy. Solar panels and wind turbines sound great, right? But did you know making them requires rare earth minerals and energy-intensive processes? Most of these materials are mined in poorer countries where the environment is destroyed and workers are exploited. So while the elite say they are going green, they are just shifting the damage somewhere else. And when the wind doesn't blow or the sun doesn't shine, they still need fossil fuels as a backup. Convenient, right? It is like saying, let's clean our house by dumping the trash in the neighbor's yard. Genius, right? Now, here's where it gets even weirder. This is not just about saving the planet, it is about power. By controlling energy, governments and global elites control us. It's like they're using the climate crisis as a Trojan horse. They push for laws and treaties that give them more control while making life harder for everyday people. Some say it is part of a bigger plan tied to secret societies like the Illuminati. Now, I'm not saying there's a secret meeting where they all laugh about tricking us, but it sure feels like it sometimes. They create fear, pass strict laws, and take away freedoms, all in the name of saving the planet. Meanwhile, their lives of luxury never change. It is almost like the whole climate agenda is just a cover for something else. Global organizations like the UN have even proposed programs like Agenda 2030, which sounds good on the surface, things like sustainability and equality, but dig a little deeper and you find policies that give more power to unelected officials while restricting individual freedoms. And then there is Agenda 21, the predecessor, which also focused on climate. Coincidence? You decide. And let's not forget all the failed predictions. Remember when they said we would run out of ice at the North Pole by 2013? Still there. Or when Al Gore warned us about flooded cities by 2020? Didn't happen. These alarmist claims keep people scared, but they rarely come true. Even the data doesn't add up. Studies show that deaths from climate-related disasters have actually decreased since 2000. Yup, fewer people are dying from hurricanes, floods and wildfires than ever before. So, where's the crisis, and why do they keep telling us the world is ending? And it's not just deaths. The number of climate disasters has not increased as much as they claim. Experts agree that the media often exaggerates natural events to push the climate narrative. It's like they are selling fear as a product. The scarier the story, the easier it is to push the agenda. And let's be real, fear sells. But the question is, who's buying it? Spoiler alert, not the people flying private jets. Here is the funny part. If they really believed their own warnings, wouldn't they change their behavior? Instead, they are buying more jets, bigger yachts, and flashier mansions. It's like telling everyone else to diet while you're stuffing your face with cake. The double standards are almost too much to handle. They tell us to turn off lights, stop eating meat, and cut back on travel, yet they live like the planet has unlimited resources. Take their massive events for example. Climate summits and conferences are supposed to promote sustainability, right? But have you seen the parking lots? They are packed with private jets, hundreds of them. It's like a VIP club for people who've never flown coach in their lives. Even the food they serve at these events often includes luxury items flown in from halfway across the world. And here's the kicker. They want us to believe that their carbon footprints don't count because they offset them by planting trees or buying carbon credits. But seriously, how does planting a few trees undo the emissions from a private jet? It's the equivalent of saying, I ate an entire cake, but I did one push-up, so it's fine. Look, nobody's saying you shouldn't care about the planet. Of course we should, but maybe the people lecturing us should stop practicing what they preach. If they're not willing to give up their luxuries, why should we give up ours? It's not about saving the planet for them, it's about keeping their own lifestyles untouched, while making the rest of us feel guilty for existing. They are basically the gym trainers who eat pizza during your workout. Inspirational, right?
One of the most urgent tasks, not only for our movement, but for our country, is to decisively defeat the climate hysteria hoax. The ocean is rising, it's coming.
So, what do we do with all this? First, don't just believe everything you're told. Look at the actions, not just words. Second, start asking questions. Why are the people who cry climate crisis living like the earth has unlimited resources? And most importantly, stay informed. The more you know, the harder it is for them to fool you. At the end of the day, the truth is out there. You just have to dig through the noise to find it. And hey, maybe the next time someone tells you to save the planet, you can ask them how their private jet's doing. And that's a wrap, guys. If this opened your eyes or gave you a new perspective, make sure to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives like this and turn on the bell icon so you never miss a thing. Thanks for watching, and remember, stay curious, question everything, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.